Yeah. So while that's happening, I've led you guys down this creepy alley, and we reach this. It looks like a burnt down building, but it's not. It's like it just looks that way. It's like a blackened, uh, broken looking stick figure of a building. It still has a door and all that. My character opens the door, just matter of factly, and enters it. And what do you guys do?
Well, Keem stops, looks at it, and says, 2 denarii that either the Raven King, this is Thieves Guild side out,
What
just
does
to know, and he just says that.
what does Abby say to this?
Or Abercrombie is just looking at this twig of a building that looks like it should fall down or be haunted with, specters from hell,
Yep. That's
and
a
is
good
wondering what has he gotten himself into. He thought the doctor was nice, and now the doctor is leading him into,
Portal to hell.
yeah, we are descending into hell. What have we done?
So does he go in?
Abercrombie is a squirrel of his word, so yes, he will go in after
That's what
Keem.
Keem. Yes, Keem stomps forward like the big strong bull he is.
All right. As Keem has some trouble getting through the door as he's a bit big
Yes.
of this house, but he manages to get through without taking the whole place down.
Yes, sidestepping.
Yes. As you two enter, you find that the inside is a little bit better. It's not dilapidated. It's like a average peasant's home. There's some rugs. There's some furniture. Badly made furniture. There's actually an upstairs that actually looks like could support Keem. There's a kitchen. There's a table and all that.
Okay, so it looks habitable. It's not terrible.
Yeah, it's not a demon's hovel as you originally thought.
Okay, so Abercrombie will start to okay, the outside of the building is utter crap, but this is fine. This is not hell.
So
He'll
the
calm down.
doctor has already gone upstairs. He's not waiting for you, but he expects you to follow him.
Okay, well, scamper up the stairs because this time if Keem should fall through the stairs for whatever reason,
Right.
Abercrombie doesn't want to be caught in that.
Right. So, yeah, I think Keem will be looking at this house. Well, it's obviously a house that he's used to. He's like a bit nervous that he's a bit too big, so he's following along. But he's taking like ginger steps, like listening to the creaks and stuff.
It can support your weight, but yeah, it's making
Okay.
a loud creaking noise. You get to the second floor, and there's two rooms, one to the left, one to the right. The door to the right is locked, or you don't know that, but it's closed. The
Right.
door to the left is open.
Okay.
What do you do?
So, Abercrombie's up front. What does he? So, Keem sort of steps behind Abercrombie, looks at the door, and goes, "Oh, might be dumb if we call for Vincent. Might get mad. At the same time, so he goes to the right door. He goes to the door that's locked, and he knocks on.
You're knocking on the locked door?
Yes.
Okay, you do like 3 loud thuds.
Yep.
Vincent appears from the open door and goes, "Don't do that."
Haunted door. Or,
It's not haunted, no.
oh,
From the left door, where the open door, Vincent picks
Yeah.
his head out and goes, "Don't knock on that door. Come in here."
okay.
Into
I
the
told
room
us
with
you
the
were in
bird.
there.
Okay,
So he
so
follows him.
you guys follow in the room. As you enter the room, it's medium size. It has a big, fancy bed, much too fancy for this house. Satin sheets. There's some nice presents by the window, some flowers. Inside the bed is an elderly woman. and she is also a crow. And Vincent goes, "Hello, gentlemen. This is my mother. I am giving her daily medicine."
Keam basically, he doesn't bow, but he like nods respectfully to the elderly crow.
And she nods.
Abercrombie will be like, "Yay, it's nice to meet you," and then he'll do a little bow, and genuflect in her presence.
And she nods at him. All right.
Gentleman squirrel.
And Vincent goes, "All right, now that we made acquaintance, you two wait there, and actually wait outside. I'll be done here in a minute."
Mm-hmm.
So he ushers you two out.
He does.
And you guys can inspect the kind of mini hallway. Maybe you want to do something with the door. Don't know.
Well, Keam probably figures that either Vincent's grandfather lives in there, and that's to knock, or basically he doesn't want that room to disturb, so he sort of looks around and see if he sees any pictures, any wall hangings.
There's nothing fancy in the hallway. As far as you could tell, it's just a peasant's hovel outside. The only fancy things were in that one room.
Okay.
How about you, Abby? Anything you want to do?
I'm going to pull out a rather large sunflower seed and stick it into my mouth and chew it like a hamster from head to toe.
All right. I'm down with that.
When I'm nervous, I eat.
All right, it only takes like a few minutes, and while this happens, we'll go back to the scene of action with John Buckle and his bodyguard. George, what have you done this entire time while men are approaching?
Well, I'm trying to see how guards doing with this. I'm just stand by, trying to prepare my weapon, and then just stand beside John Buckle, trying to protect him. And it's more like trying to beat down the bandit than protect my employee, but I like fighting more.
Okay. And what about you, John? What's your plan?
I've been searching in my bag for where's my own weapon.
Oh shit.
Looking around, throwing weapons of the other all this time, but finally got my own creation. And besides the difference to all the other weapons that are just simple swords and stuff like that, this looks like a long sword, but well, this looks like a mace. But this mace is made with a bunch of weapons that slap it together to the head of the hammer.
So you put swords on a hammer?
Not like really prominent, but it looks like it's made from a lot of different weapons.
So
and
it's
still you can see the shapes of that.
The sword cloud used in the Final Fantasy VII.
No, it's a hammer.
But
imagine a hammer made of
a
scraps.
hammer, and then in your final move, you stop the enemy, and then all the weapons fly out and attack. Nah, I'm joking.
Nah, more than weirdly, it's like a hammer made of scraps and stuff like that.
I see.
Alright, I'm going to classify it as a war hammer then, just to make things easier.
Makes sense, but it's very huge.
So, have you...
I added lore here to John Buckle.
Have you written the...
I forgot to add that hammer, yeah.
Okay, so let's add that hammer then.
Okay,
obviously that's important. Warhammer.
I know.
You can name your hammer later. I'm just gonna say Warhammer. Your body, so D12. God help the people that get hit by that.
Yeah.
Melee combat versus defense. Melee combat versus defense. So that's a dice roll, right? Yeah. It's melee.
And a common
D6.
on the hammer. That's such great, awesome thing. I wish I could have.
Can't even use good words. So good thing.
I'm not good at words.
Fight.
Yes.
Kill.
I was a peasant. What do you want?
Everyone's
I'm still
a peasant.
literate. I think I'm still literate.
You can still read?
No, I cannot. No. I mean, I cannot read.
Oh, well, you're not literate then.
Yeah. But I
Your
should be able
vocals-
to read a little bit, I guess. Like, how
The
much...
more we
do I
play
need?
this, the more I realize how fucking broken your vocal is.
He's pretty fucking out of touch with everyone else, I'll tell you that much.
He's a giant, what do you want?
Oh, you also have truncheon too. That's actually really good. Wow, damn. This thing can fuck people up.
You
Alright.
allowed this to happen, you do know that.
I allow lots of things to happen. Yeah, but John Buckle probably doesn't even need bodyguards.
I don't think so.
He can kind of take care of himself.
No, he needs a servant helping to open door or something.
He just
Yeah.
doesn't. He just doesn't want to do work for himself. You know. He
I
doesn't
need
wanna-
someone to go inside buildings. I can't do that.
It's true. You can't.
I need help in that aspect. Everything else is fine.
So because you're a giant, it actually doesn't make you awkward. So that's pretty fucking cool. Most
mean
people, when they
awkward?
carry a weapon that way, it's awkward. So it makes like it'll give you a disadvantage. But you're huge enough that it actually doesn't affect you.
It's normal.
Yes, it's basically like a normal sized weapon in his hand.
Yeah.
So if you awkward, he wear our weapon.
Oh yeah. Every other smaller weapon is awkward for him. Basically, it's the opposite.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so you pull out your warhammer, and the
Hammer.
guards look at it and they go, "Whoa! Why don't you sell one of those to us, man?"
No one else can wear, can carry it.
So they don't
Well,
care.
no,
they
I-
want one.
No, it doesn't look cool. It's actually like looks like a pile of trash just put it together.
They like it, man. It's huge. And it's,
I like it.
Well,
to find
it's
more.
basically a big fuck off.
yeah,
Yeah, basically, this is part of John own history and stuff like that. That hammer, but yeah, it's basically a work hammer and a battle hammer at the same time, basically.
All right,
He's
so
made it- yeah.
so the group is finally coming up to you guys. You now have at least 10 guards behind you, each with, they're all their own weapon. Some of the guards are kind of looking sheepish, though. They're not liking what's happening here. And whoever these people are, mercenaries as far as you can tell, are very confident as they come up to you. And one of them comes forward, points his sword at John, and goes, "You!"
Yes, sir.
We don't like you.
We don't like your kind around here, sir.
Well, sir, this sentiment is mutual.
Ugh. Okay. He doesn't like hearing that. Everyone grumbles behind him. It's like, what are you doing here?
I just done my business, sir.
What
Please.
business? You taking our jobs.
I am agreed that this line is big enough for all of us to share.
You're not sharing anything. You've taken it all for yourself. You come here every week, take all the gold, and leave. Where are you even going? Where do you live? No one knows where you go. You're just some bandit as far as we can tell.
Sir, that's none of your business. And I prefer we don't escalate the situation. That and bigger than this.
Oh, that does okay.
Does he have the negotiation role we can do?
Yeah, you should roll your negotiation skills to try and diffuse the situation, because they're patting their
Yeah.
weapons. Because they're
Let's
about to
see.
make it their business.
Yeah, they're ready for this. They're ready for making a business.
Yeah.
Negotiation, endurance, negotiation. There we go. D6. Let's see what I got. Oh fuck! I got a 3.
That's not bad. You succeed. Basically, you're trying to find a way to not escalate this any farther.
There's no need for going to this measure, sir.
Would that sow some like doubt amongst others?
No, but they're not getting more pissed off. They're just unconvinced.
Alright.
They see that more guardsmen have come. There's about 15 now, and the guards are becoming more confident now because they're kind of evening out the numbers, so it's not as bad. Some of the guards are talking to each other. It seems like they're formulating a plan. You can, George, what are you doing? Are you doing anything?
I'm just prepared to fight. I'm done.
You're not gonna light the powder.
It's John's situation, so I'm just follow. If they start fight, I will jump the first. I will be the first one to jump.
All right, John. Are you gonna keep negotiating then?
Yeah. Let's try another one. Get them.
Beguile them with your uber fatness.
Yeah.
At least until we got the 20 guards, so be more fair. Let's see. Negotiation. Let's try. See, we can call them.
Ooh.
We got
Alright,
a 4.
Got a 4. So, like, you lay you're not laying your hammer down, but you're kind of like resting it. You're trying to like get like a posture of non-aggression, and you're like, fellas, come on, we can talk about this. You know, I'm a merchant, you're a merchant, obviously. We both
can negotiate this.
I don't think they are meant. They just hire the guns.
You don't know who they are. They're not saying, but
Yeah,
they
they're
obviously
not
have a problem with him selling his wares.
So probably
Yeah.
from the smith skill, blacksmith skill or something.
So you know you're talking with them. They're like, you know, they're not pushing it yet, but you know you can see each group, the guards and them, kind of getting an itchy trigger finger. No new guards have arrived yet though.
Yeah. Trying to talk with them, trying to
You gotta
see who it goes.
It's gonna get harder now though as you negotiate.
Damn it. One last roll,
Okay.
and let's see how it goes. After that, I think we're gonna go to finally fighting. Negotiation.
Depends.
Go. 5.
Okay. You approach them slightly. You know, you're not doing an aggressive approach. You're kind of like you have your hands open. You know, you're like, come on, surely there's something that can benefit the both of us. But as you say this, the guards of the tower start announcing. It's like, the constable says if you do not go back to your houses, you will all be put in prison or killed under purgia of the court. So the guards hear this and they now go, oh, we have a job to do. So they start approaching the crowd. The crowd is getting a bit squeamish now because and then apparently they broke the law. As far as, you know, they don't know. So it looks like the crowd, the 20 crowd is starting to disperse a bit.
So what do now? So wait,
It's up to you.
so they just basically are leaving now, or what?
Well, I mean, the constable has made a proclamation. There are a few people that seem to still want to fight, but they're losing their advantage.
There's no way I can fail this, so we can start fighting.
Wait, are you trying to fight?
No, but I'm looking for an excuse. One of them decided enough of this and just throw in an axe or some shit like that.
Well, you can do intimidate.
You could do that if you want, you know, but that doesn't.
I'm not going to do that.
Or anybody can do that.
You can
It
calm
depends on
them.
what they want to do, you know? The NPCs are not doing that. They wanted to intimidate you. It's not seemed to work.
Okay, Who is the best idea to intimidate a giant?
Numbers usually work in that case.
Yeah, they think
Is
they're
it
plenty
Joe?
enough for doing that.
Is it Saint?
Are you intimidated, Saint?
Quite at the 20 something. If they're less now, not so much.
Of course. You're gaining more advantages as you negotiate and buy time for yourself.
Basically, I just wait in time for the guards to show up and do their job. Yeah.
So what you gotta do?
If I have a chance
Anything?
to fight, I'm happy, but this is just ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. You're right.
It is ridiculous. It's a boring anime. Nothing happens here.
Well, if you want to fight, that's your problem. I am merely the storyteller. You decide the story.
I'm looking for an excuse for this guy to start.
Oh, you actually want some action,
So
John?
taunting. You can taunt.
Yeah.
You roll the dice.
Yeah, you can start shit.
How we taunt these guys?
How you taunt them? It's an action.
Let me taunt them. Yeah, just be dickish. Just after seeing that their numbers are going down, I'm just gonna be a little bit dickish.
Okay. You raise your hammer, and you approach them, and you go, "Well, looks like advantage is not to your side anymore, huh? Why don't you go back home to your peasant wife and your peasant kids?" And
Try to actually do a good work instead of blaming others,
There you go. And then, the leader and a couple of his friends get a little angry at you. The guards, they're at your side, they're ready to take these guys out if they do anything. And after a few seconds of tense, stare down, the guys decide it's not worth it. And they go, "Fine, whatever. Next time, we'll get you when you're not near a guard post. So you better watch your back." And then they leave.
Okay.
And the guards go, typical, right? Later, the constable will approach you and ask you for your statement on what exactly was going on so he can, report to the Lord and deal out punishments as is needed. Because they don't want this shit happening in their city.
Okay. So giving my declaration about how I was just drinking a beer and then suddenly this happens. Gotcha. There you go.
By the way, do we pay taxes?
No, you don't live here.
No, but John Barco needs to basically making business.
He has a permit.
Huh?
He has his permit.
I see. So
yeah,
he's already paid his taxes, basically.
Yeah, I already pay my money for selling this place.
Otherwise, he wouldn't have the city guard helping him. He'd be like, right? Get the fuck out.
Okay.
All right, so I come out of the room. I go, "Thank you, gentlemen. That was actually very helpful because my mother always thinks I'm going to get robbed when I exit this building, and I don't want her. She's old, she doesn't understand that I can take care of myself, So having her see you two and know that you are my personal bodyguards, not really, but between us, has put her heart at ease, and that makes my job a lot easier. And thank you. So I can pay you in items, or I can pay you in money.
Items, please.
Okay, well, let's do this back at the tavern, if you could.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
What is in that other door?
Are you asking Vincent or me?
Yeah.
Vincent? He looks at you and he goes, just knickknacks, old family heirlooms. Nothing important. Attic. Old things. And then, he waves you off and goes down the stairs.
Alright.
Alrighty, follow the bird.
Okay. So is there any actions you two want to do while we exit the building?
Out of character question.
Sure.
So, denaries are like 20s. For an example, denarii are like 20s.
I'm not sure how much the value of a denarii is. It seems to be like a dollar, because you can buy like, or not dollar, but like you can buy like a simple item with one
Right,
denarii.
It's basically a silver piece.
Yeah.
Okay. Because part of me thinks Keam would do that thing like from Assassin's Creed when you throw coins to the poor.
Oh, like throw money on the ground to distract people?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, there is a lesser version of money you can do that.
Right, but yeah, never mind.
Why, you want to throw money on the ground?
Make it red. Like, no, he sees all these poor people and he knows what it's like to, not have to go without for a while, and he knows it sucks.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can give them like maybe you have like well, no, I'm not sure how you change money in this world. I think you have to go to the bank. You can go to the bank. Like, how much money do you have?
Like 27 denarii, I think.
Where is it? Where is your denarii?
I've just realized I am like the poorest person in this group.
How much money you got?
I am down to 2 denarii.
Wow.
It's okay, you have your giant bull friend to pay the bills.
Okay, yeah. So like, you'd have to go to the bank to like get smaller bills to give to the poor.
Anyway, okay, so that will be later.
Yeah, sure. So if you guys like, you want to make any listening checks? You want to investigate anything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see if we're gonna get like ganged up on by the poor people who came in the alley.
All right. Roll, each of you. Roll your what was the thing I used for Saint? It was like
Is will? No.
Mind or presence.
Yeah, mind and inquiry, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to listen.
Okay. Oh, nice.
All right. Okay, so individually, you both got 2 successes, so you both see and hear the same thing.
Wait.
Hmm?
Can we please each do something different?
What do you mean?
Like, can we say Abercrombie goes to one group of poor beggars, and then Keam goes to another group? Because
you scan left, I'll scan right. That's the
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah.
Sure, if you want.
Because this is out of character. I'm sorry, but let's try and find this fucker.
Wait, who are you trying to find?
The demon bandit of Triskelion, Tabasco.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
King's the only one actually cares.
Yeah, King's the only one that cares about that guy.
Yeah.
So you listened and you were watching. So who's looking to the left?
I'll do it.
Okay. You notice there's a group of people talking to each other. Poor looking, of course. They seem to be arguing.
Right.
Abby, you look to the right, I assume.
Correct.
There's some guards approaching.
Oh, okay. I will call that out. It's like there's 2 guards approaching.
There's actually 4 guards.
Okay, 4 guards. I can count. I'm a sorcerer.
All right, Vincent looks left, looks right, or he doesn't look. He doesn't look the way Keam looks because he's responding to Abby, and he sees the guards and he goes, "Oh, that's not good. That doesn't happen." So, what do you say, Keam?
Well, I go, what usually happens?
Nothing.
Nothing? What would cause 5 guards to come? Well, wait. What would cause a gang of guards to come down this way?
Vincent tilts his head and he goes, I don't know.
It's because the rockets on the around the gate.
I don't know. I can't say anything right now.
So, well, Keam looks to his friends for guidance whether he should either stand firm.
Well, are you going to mention what you saw to everyone?
Well, I don't.
Because Vincent isn't looking. Vincent hasn't made a roll. He doesn't know there's an issue.
Alright. It's like, well, we've got company from. So, okay, hold on, out of character, back up.
Mm-hmm.
So, from Keam's end, there are a group of poor people coming this way who look.
They're arguing with each other. It's about 4 or 5 people, and they're not having a good time, if you had to guess.
Alright. And from Abercrombie's view, there are
4 guards
4
marching towards you.
Okay. Keam goes, I think we'd better go back in the house.
Vincent cocks his eyebrows and goes, no, I'm not getting my mother involved in this. He grabs a potion, throws it against the door, house disappears.
He turns to Vincent. Would that work on John?
He ponders and he goes, I've never tested it on living beings.
Okay. So, and then he looks and
What are you doing?
he basically looks at the. He basically says, I'm assuming this means we're gonna fight these guys in not those terms, but basically the same.
Vincent's eyes kind of go up and go, you want to fight? What?
No.
Fight who?
He looks at the two of them. Well, those two, they might involve us.
Who are you talking about?
The 2 groups converging towards us.
Well, one's guards. Vincent wouldn't think of them as bandits. They are here to protect. But he is also not an idiot, so he would know that there's something wrong.
Right.
Okay, so Vincent notices there's a group arguing. He looks at Abby and he goes, do you have any magic that can help us in this case? You are a magician, yes?
Abercrombie will be like, I have minor magical abilities.
You have confused, don't you? You're wearing green.
Oh dear.
That's not a good
Chase!
sound.
No!
Oh, Lord.
Okay, so
can
I describe this?
If you'd like, yes.
Okay. So Keam, being the very big bull that he is, basically hears run. He tries to start running, and he gets a good start. Then he notices all the tiny, poor beggar people in the way. So he ends up like half running and half like trying to avoid splatting against either wall.
I see. Okay, that makes sense to me.
So, yes. So he basically is hampered by the panicking crowd.
I understand. I need to make my rolls now. See if I fuck up too.
I need to make mine. How do you do just like a regular roll?
So, like, you click on that dice on the side, and then it'll have basic rolls, and
Oh, I see.
that's how I'm doing it.
Ah, Dankeschön.
So,
Oh,
holy
damn!
shit!
Damn, son!
I might be leaving you guys behind.
Can you fly?
I can.
Damn, Vincent knows where to go.
I'm used to the situation. Later.
Yeah, I think we're running. I'm behind you, and Keem is just bloody dying.
So basically, I got 2 criticals.
Yeah. So basically, you fly.
I flew basically above the building, and I'm like latched there, and I'm kind of like,
Oh shit.
yeah, I'm not paying attention, so I kind of go a little bit farther. So I've kind of abandoned you guys. Abby has successfully like started running.
Scampered over Keam, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he went over the peasants, and you are struggling to get past them.
I tried to fall through.
Yeah,
I went through. He went.
You're tiptoeing around them while the guards are in full run.
No, I'm more like, oh shit, oh, hey, like, nervously trying to not step on them.
Okay, so basically the guards are catching up to you, Keem.
Okay.
You can make another run roll, and I will have to roll against it.
Okay. So how do I do the regular?
The dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see that dice on the side, the left side? There's like a dice.
Oh yes.
And you just click basic rolls.
Okay. So.
Now, while he's doing this, if I'm ahead, is it possible that I can like turn around subtly and cast a spell while trying to run?
You would have to turn around, stop, and then do the spell.
Okay. Would you say that I have a moment to do that? Since the peasants
Yes,
are
because
blocking
he's kind of blocking them, so they would stop to attack him first if they were to reach him.
Awesome.
Okay. You could have just said it, George.
Yes, D4, damn it. Squeak!
Squeak!
Okay.
Did you roll them all?
Oh, yeah. I rolled a 5 and a 3 plus 2 plus 3.
Okay.
The 1 and a 2 and then a 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so I'm going to roll for each individual guard now. That's not good.
Ah!
That's not good. That's not good.
You're fucked.
Posed.
One guard trips on himself and falls in the alley. Kind of hurts himself, but 3 guards, one guard has caught up to you, but 2 other guards are behind him.
Okay.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and he goes, "Halt!"
Keam halts.
You halt?
Yeah.
Okay. He goes like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
Basically goes. Keam slowly turns, and he didn't see this guard at the constable.
What?
By any chance?
Did you see what?
He didn't see this guard at the constable's office by any chance.
No. This is a different
Okay.
guard.
So he says, "My name is Keam Easruman, and I am following on basically out of character. He basically says that he bluffs, and he basically says that he's working on a lead to find the bandit.
The Tabasco
In the
sauce
port.
man. Alright, so if you're gonna bluff, I need you to do your... Let's see, what is that?
Wait a minute. Could it be
Inquiry's asking a question. You're trying to bluff, so you're... I thought there's a bluff skill here.
There should be.
Deceit. So it's deceit and...
I don't have deceit.
Oh. Yeah, it
Can
would
I
be
just
deceit.
use mind?
Well, let's see. What did it... Yeah, that'd be mine. Did you roll it? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, do mind and deceit. You don't have deceit, so do mine.
Let's see. I rolled 3, so.
Okay.
Like
So
kind
you're deceiving against a guard now. So now I will roll his mind. And his mind, and I forget the other trait. It's mind, and it's not deceit. It's defense against deceit,
Yeah.
which is let me see. Observation. That's it. All right. He doesn't have any. He has like a low observation, but he has an average mind.
Okay.
So we got a D6 and we got a D4. Okay. And they both beat your 3.
Yep. So basically, you can tell that I'm not telling.
He knows you're lying, or not lying, but you're not being honest.
I'm obfuscating the truth.
Yes. And he goes, "You come with me to the constabulary. You will explain to him what's going on."
Okay, Keam surrenders himself to the guard.
All right, Abby, are you gonna do anything? Are you gonna magic him?
I am going to try. Yeah, I'm going to cast Ataxia, which, if it works, will slow the guards and hopefully give Keam a chance to run, and not like a hamburger just flop onto the pavement.
All right.
All right.
I guess you know his nickname now.
So
No, I'm not going to be that mean and say hamburger for the next few sessions. Let's see.
So Ataxia's mind and will.
Yeah, I actually made like a skill out of them just for non-battle reasons.
Oh, cool. Nice. You're smart. Okay, so you rolled both then?
Yeah, I got them both.
Nice.
So I got a.
Is that a crit?
I think it's
Yep.
a crit. Yeah.
Yep, it's the 6.
Okay, nice. All right. You take out your Quicksilver rod. You do a little wave with it, and you immediately conjure up the magic, the green power from you, and you shoot it.
By the power of Nutella, I compel you.
So basically, as the guard is basically cuffs.
The spell whizzes by your ear. The other guard,
slaps him in the face.
as the other guards start to arrive, they all hit the guards all at once, and it kind of blows you back a bit.
Yep.
And you kind of have to shake the cobwebs out of your head a bit because you're not sure what happened, and then you
Right.
notice the guards are just constantly they're
mega
doing slow
slow-mo.
motion dance, and you're like, huh?
Well, run, Keam. I've slowed them. Abercrombie would just be yelling, run.
Run, you fool!
So basically, Keam glances from basically gets on his feet as fast as he can. Basically, motors out loud.
Because the guards are slowed, I will say we all escape pretty damn easily. And we will meet back with John.
Okay.
And
Good, Bucko.